What's good, people? It's your boy Derek, aka D Nice, aka the Rant Ninja. Today's episode is going to be another edition of Sports Center Rant Ninja style. Excuse me. I know on the first Sports Center edition I did address the Penn State issue, but I'm going to address it again because the sanctions have come down. I completely agree with everything that was given to them. I wish it could have been worse. Um, I know I hear a lot of people yelling, well, what about the student athletes that are there now? And how is this fair to them? Guess what? Cruel world. I have been a part of a downsize at a company before. And you know what happens? You move on and you find another job. So those guys who play football at Penn State, if they choose to, will move on and play football at another school. You know, I'm not a cruel-hearted person, but it's life. And at the end of the day, the victims that were a part of this particular scandal are far more important than the college career of any of those student athletes. I'm sorry. And if you are a grown man like Matt Millen, who was a former football player at Penn State, and Franco Harris, who was also a former football player at Penn State, if you're still running around trying to protect the name of Joe Paterno, you, sir, are an ass clown. And I have no respect for you. I have no respect for any grown man who really literally thinks that this was a bad idea. The kids who go to the school, I get it. You're passionate about your university, but you're a little off too if you don't think that this was the right move. Um, the the $60 million is a drop in the bucket to what Penn State makes. From what I understand, they make $60 million in 1 year. So I don't feel bad for anybody at the university. Kind of feel bad for the student athlete, but at the same time, guess what, young man? This is life. That's all about Penn State. The next thing I want to address is the ass clowns. Again, I'll keep on using that word because this is basically the theme of the video is ass clowns. Um, the ass clowns that play in the NFL who keep on getting DUIs. Now, this offseason, there has been, I have my numbers here, there have been 27 total arrests. 12 of them are on DUIs. The other ones vary from one idiot who plays with one ass clown who plays for the Eagles pulling a fire alarm at a hotel. Um, One of the guys from Denver, something with a firearm. There was a couple firearm arrests. Various things, but the one that sticks out to me the most is the 12 DUIs. What I don't understand is, and we'll add Jason Kidd even though he doesn't play in the NFL, but we'll add him in as an ass clown as well. What I don't understand is you are a grown man, you play in a professional sport, people know you, and on top of that, you have stacks on stacks of money. The organization that you play for will pay for a car service. Why the hell are you driving drunk? It's got to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. How are you getting a DUI? You are. I don't even. I just want to slap people when I hear stuff like this. You're driving drunk and you have access to a car service that either you can pay for out of your pocket because you make millions of dollars, or the team that you play for, I'm sure, be more than happy to pay for a car service for you. I don't get it. So not only are you putting your own life in danger, you're endangering other people around just so you can go out and have a good time. That's got to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. And and if you're watching this video, you don't even have to be an NFL player. If you get a DUI, you're an ass clown. You're just retarded. It doesn't make any sense. There's so many people who get killed by DUIs on a yearly basis, but you want to put yourself in that predicament? If you want to kill yourself, fine, but don't be out on the road with me and potentially kill me. I don't get it. I think that what needs to happen is in all professional sports, if any of these guys get DUIs, they shouldn't be able to play no more for the whole year. That'll stop it. There's no deterrent to these things because one, they don't do any jail time. when they get the DUIs. And then the leagues they play in slap them on the wrist. They give them, a game or two. Suspend them for the whole year. Can you imagine a baseball player getting a DUI and having to sit out 162 games without pay? I bet you he won't get a DUI again. Football players, the whole 16 weeks, no pay? He'll drink at home and drink at home only. Those are just my thoughts behind it. I know that it'll never happen, but I'm kind of pissed off about it. So I put it on video. Like I always say, this is my therapy. I want y'all to take care. Hope you enjoyed Sports Center Rant Ninja Style Part 2. Stay tuned for Part 3 sometime next week when something interesting happens in sports that I want to rant about. Take care.